Greetings, viewers, and welcome to another deep and insightful episode on everything that matters in the political landscape of our beloved Zambia. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an important update. We bring you truth, depth, and stories that others are too afraid to talk about. Now, let's get into today's compelling story. The absence of Honorable Tasila Lungu, daughter of the late former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu, from recent parliamentary sessions has sparked a mixture of curiosity, empathy, and growing political speculation across Zambia. As the country continues to mourn the passing of its sixth president, questions are beginning to rise, not only about the direction of national healing but about the responsibilities of those closest to the late leader, especially those in positions of public service. Tasila Lungu, a sitting member of parliament, has been notably absent from the House since the official announcement of her father's passing. While grief is a deeply personal and heavy journey, her continued absence has drawn both sympathy and scrutiny. Citizens and political commentators alike have expressed mixed feelings. Some understand that losing a parent, particularly one as publicly impactful as a former head of state, is a wound that takes time to recover from. But others, particularly those on the opposite side of the political aisle, are beginning to question when grief crosses the line into neglect of duty. In a nation where leaders are expected to show resilience and continue to serve regardless of personal trials, Tasila's silence in the House has become more than a private matter. It is now a subject of national conversation. The debate has been amplified by the tense political atmosphere that followed the passing of President Lungu, with the family at odds with the current administration over burial arrangements, legacy recognition, and official state support. While some parliamentarians have spoken out in defense of Tasila's absence, citing emotional distress and family responsibilities, others have pointed to the lack of formal communication or updates regarding her status. It's worth noting that no official leave has been publicly confirmed, leading some critics to label her absence as irregular or even disrespectful to parliamentary protocol. Yet, the situation is not as black and white as it may appear. Tasila Lungu has not only lost her father but has also been thrust into a whirlwind of public drama, media speculation, and a political storm that shows no signs of calming down. For many Zambians, the question is no longer just about her physical absence, but about the emotional toll the current climate is taking on her and the entire Lungu family. Some citizens have come forward, particularly on social media, to express solidarity with Tasila, sharing stories of how long it took them to recover from losing a loved one. Hashtags and messages of support have flooded timelines, suggesting that grief should never be politicized. However, others have emphasized the need for all public officials, regardless of their background, to uphold their obligations, especially in times of national transition and healing. Observers are now calling on Parliament to provide clarity on Tasila's position, whether she has been granted compassionate leave or is facing possible sanctions for her non-attendance. The public deserves transparency, not only to satisfy curiosity but to ensure accountability in governance. It remains to be seen how Tasila will respond. Will she re-emerge stronger and more determined to honor her father's legacy through public service? Or will her silence deepen, further fueling speculation about the future of the Lungu political dynasty? One thing is clear: the eyes of the nation are watching, and the heart of Zambia is still healing. Whether you stand in support or criticism, the conversation around Tasila Lungu's absence reminds us all that leadership comes with both privilege and pressure. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage and fearless reporting. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and always seek the truth.